Peace, what's good? This Jazzmar podcast, nigga. Yo, we about to continue that Dean podcast a little later. You know what I mean? That's gonna be uploaded a little later. Y'all don't even know, like, we did a little bit of Charles Dean podcast, but we got cut off. You know what I'm saying? We was going through a little something. Same thing with the F and K one. The only one we really finished was Ronald. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna, we gonna put it together nicely for y'all niggas. So but this podcast, is gonna be a new podcast. Hopefully we finish the shit, nigga. The dude we about to interview right now, he came in on 09, you know what I'm saying, with like no respect, but he demanded to be heard, and through that demanding to be heard, he was heard. You know what I'm saying? He hustled his way to the top, fought the negativity, fought all the criticism he was getting, and just stayed true to himself. And as a result, he got his respect. You know what I mean? And he fairly new, NXTV standards. But at the end of the day, he a former champion. D Tae. What up, man? What's happening, Bill? The hell happened then? Yo, Pete, man. Talk about how you got your start. Shit, bro. Well, I always was a fan of XTV, you know what I'm saying? I used to watch that shit at the house. You know what I mean? I used to cut hair before I became interested in the product of XTV. Like, being a part of it. I used to just make niggas crack up at the barber shop. You know what I'm saying? I started sweeping and shit. You know what I mean? And I know you ain't asked me about my prior life or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? I just smoked some shit. Yo, me too. Yo, I just smoked some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like probably gonna go off topic off of each question you ask me, because I'm ignorant and high. Not a good mix. But I just want to say that, I was like at the barber shop, and I was just always watching that shit. Real World Tampa, F and K, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just being inspired off of that. You know what I mean? And I guess I got my start just on hustling out mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Because after after the barbershop, after the barbershop, I got caught up in the dope game. You know what I'm saying? I started like selling drugs and, got into that young shit. And, it was making me money, but it's also, a risk for me. Because, we had dirty cops, clean cops, and all this different shit going around. So, people got to do their job, and people, you know what I'm saying, got to keep the black niggas in prison. You know what I'm saying? Can be making money, but that's not counting it. You know what I mean? So, it was a dirty game. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of people get lost. I almost got lost in the game myself. That's why they call that shit the trap. Wake up, niggas. You know what I mean? And I had to find a way out. And like I said, like when I was at the barber shop, I ain't even get to how I lost that shit. Oh, so you lost your job at the barber shop. Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, I worked my way up. You know what I'm saying? It was called, like, what it was like, DFF boys, barbershop, DFF cuts, you know what I'm saying? That stand for Daniel Ferguson and Family, you know what I'm saying, barbershop. And I went to I went there when I was like a jit, you know what I'm saying? I was like sweeping up shit and all that. And went from sweeping to cutting hair. You know what I mean? They showed me the little bases of cutting hair. And I did that. But what happened was the shit got bought out. You know what I mean? The motherfucking, they turned that shit to one of them damn popular, no disrespect to white people, but like one of them white haircut places. You know what I'm saying? Like, they call it like Famous Cuts or some shit like that. They took it over, they straight hated on everybody there. And they were like, okay, we gotta clean these niggas out. You know what I'm saying? Once that got happened, that's when, I had shit got into the dope game. People, shit got worse and worse. I was in and out of jail. Prisons, institutions, group homes, you name it. And shit, finally, a nigga said, fuck that shit, I'm gonna get on that music. I got on that music, And I started slinging around my corner, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, dog, check me out. I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? I just started making music. That was my frustration. Yo, what inspired you to, get into the music? Because you came in on a different approach than me. You know what I'm saying? Usually niggas come in here off of like a hot, recording. You know what I'm saying? Like Killer had a classic recording, THD memos, and all these other different things. And then it was like, okay, let's see about him. But you came in with songs. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think nobody ever did that. Like I said, man, I just started making music cause, I was I was going through it. You know what I mean? I'm in a drug game and, you know what I'm saying, niggas die. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like white niggas get on. And I'm saying all this shit. So I let my frustration out through music, poetry. You know what I mean? I just started writing little things, and it was just kind of like a lifestyle I wasn't living, but I would love to have. You know what I'm saying? So I used to take myself mentally there. Like when I'm talking about that bitch, she said that fucking coach. That bitch, she said that fucking coach. You know what I mean? I was just imagine myself at Magic City, King of Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there writing that shit just in this negative space, in this negative shit. And so I'm just sitting there, writing that. You know what I mean? Just trying to like put myself in the atmosphere with a lot of pretty women. Because, hey, I don't care what you see. D Tae like pretty women. Hey, that's what it is. You know what I mean? I don't like no ugly men, nigga. Yo, P. You know what I mean? Straight up. So LGBT, y'all can hate. Y'all can call me a womanizer, whatever the fuck. I like pussy. It's a roach in here. Jasmine. Jasmine put me in his dungeon and shit, nigga. Yo, fuck you, nigga. There's a motherfucking cockroach in here as we speak, nigga. I'm putting this shit on Snapchat. I'm a Snapchatter roach. Inside the damn, we ain't got nothing to kill that shit with. Yo, this is exclusive footage, nigga. D Tae is finna kill a roach in this bitch. Get your ass out of here, bitch. Jeremy fucker. What we was talking about? What we was talking about before I killed the roach? What we was talking about before I killed God's creature? Yo, he was talking about more exclusive footage. Jasmine just hit his elbow, ladies and gentlemen. This shit's a disaster. Anyways, what man? Yeah, we was talking about no, I was just saying like how your approach was. You came in on music. Yeah, I came in on music cause you know what I'm saying. That's just a different approach. Like when Killer was, listen to me, but I want people to know this. When Killer came out, you know what I'm saying, and did that man shit, like I'm like, damn, because he what he did to me, like that's one of my biggest inspirations. You know what I'm saying. Like ever in XTV, and a lot of people that's coming in now say the same thing, Killer. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people say 90%, but that shit go hand to hand. You gotta like, it's like when a motherfucker smoke cigarette, drink coffee. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna listen to 90%, you gotta listen to Killer. You know what I'm saying? Like they both just shit, they tight. You know what I mean? They really like enhance the XTV culture. So I seen what Killer was doing with the damn Cosby Show, and then that Killer Comedy Tour, he came in on a different approach. So I'm like, shit, that mean that we can't come in here the same no more. We can't come in here doing what, XTV was normally doing. We can't do that shit no more. That ain't gonna work. So we gotta come in different. And he forced the game to come in different. So I'm like, okay, I do music, shit. Let me just come in through that. And I used to be outside the XTV offices slinging my CDs. Eventually I used to get inside, my Uncle Payne, shout out to Payne. He let me come in, you know what I'm saying? He like, D Tae, I see you hustling. See you ain't in the streets no more, thank God. I'm glad you ain't hurt. I'm gonna let you come in. And my first appearance on STV was on F&K. You know what I'm saying? The shit brief as fuck. Like, if you motherfucking, get distracted by Baby Cran, you ain't gonna even hit me. But, that was my first appearance. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I wasn't gonna get a lot of attention. Just a young nigga right out the street, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of niggas straight disrespected me on that episode. And then it was that. And then 90%, you know what I'm saying? He let me crash through on one of his, he had show of the year that year. 90% it's a classic now. It's 90%. What that shit called? Damn. I think it's called 9009 or something. You know, that's like one of his biggest episodes though. Like I always forget the name of that shit cause, 90 be like having crazy ass names. So I was on that, you know, and still you can see it on there. Like I tried to shake Killer hand. And Killer, he always been an extra cheerleader nigga. Yo, don't disrespect my mans like that. I'm just saying, man. Don't disrespect my mans. Hey. Yo, I just wanna, before we get it going, let me do this right quick. Oh, go ahead, man. Show. Yo, this is the last days, well, the last few minutes. We about to be 26. Yo, my birthday is April 10th. That's tomorrow. That's like in a few more minutes. So I just want to announce that shit. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, man. Yo, appreciate it. Appreciate the love. This shit is weird, man. You know what I mean? Like, just, I don't even know what to say, I'm at the point, I just want to throw this out the way, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm putting my feelings on a podcast, but fuck that, I gotta be real. Like, I just feel like, I wish I would have, just did what I'm doing now back then, like, straight up. Because I'm always concerned with time and shit. And we got a lot of stuff we working on, a lot of stuff. Like, we doing the podcast now, but shit, as we doing this, it's like 100 things going on, you know what I mean? And I just wish that if I was younger, shit, at this stage, I would feel a little bit accomplished. You know what I mean? Yo, I just wanted to get that out. But go ahead, man. Out of my feelings, into the interview. Hey, man, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Like in response to what you just said, I'm just going to put it to you like this, man. It's like, at the end of the day, if you got good quality, if you an entertainer, if you love what you do, that's all that matters. Don't worry about age. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about, enjoy what you do. You know what I'm saying? I came in the game 26, 27. You know what I'm saying? And like, niggas was like, oh, you old nigga. Why you talking about this shit? Oh, why you doing this? Why you doing that? It's like, nigga, this is what I like. You know what I'm saying? They think that cause you get a certain age, you're supposed to go fishing. You know what I'm saying? Sit on a bank, on a bucket, catching a damn whatever, salmon, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I still fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, that's just what I am. And when I came through, it's like, I expected it to be a cold shoulder towards me because I'm a new nigga, but it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I tried to shake Will's hand and we got it recorded. That nigga told me some, no thank you. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, straight up, this nigga acting straight diva mode, nigga. Diva mode them heels around this shit. Yeah, man. Yo, we having a good time right now, man. 13 minutes in. Buzzing. But anyways, D Tae, I mean, that's how you got your start. Like to me, where did you see, you finally getting respect? Because it took you a minute. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I would say I started to get respect probably around the time we did another show that was a contender for top show of '09, Grand Theft Auto TXG Stories. You know what I'm saying? We were still TXG around this time. We XTV now, as y'all know, but it was called Grand Theft Auto TXG Stories. And we did that. It was me, it was Killer, it was Wells, it was James, and us it. And Catman, you know what I'm saying? He was on that. Like, it was all those dudes, and then it had me on there. You know what I'm saying? And we was always trying to complete this mission on Grand Theft Auto Part 1. And it's a pretty good recording, you know what I'm saying? It's uploaded, I think, to XTV Fuse. It was one of those ones at the time. It's just a real snapshot of what was going on at that time. It's hard for some of us to listen to because times wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, shit, you can listen to that to know where you was and see how far you came. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those ones, classic. I think that's when I started to see the fan recognition though, cause that's when people started noticing me in the street, and I had my Batmobile. You know what I'm saying? Now drop, now Batmobile that hoe, now drop. Nah, bad mobile that hoe. You know what I mean? Just like fucking around with shit. And when I dropped that, it was like people was remembering that. You know what I'm saying? That's when it was like, oh, this nigga gonna be a novelty act. You know what I'm saying? This nigga gonna be a one-hit wonder. And all these different things like that. I'm like, nigga, like, give me a chance. I just stepped in the door. I just stepped in the motherfucking door. You niggas already trying to write me off. Trying to say I'm this, trying to say I'm that. But at the end of the day, that's when I first started seeing the fame. Yeah, that's when I started seeing the fame. Cause, you know what I'm saying, people was starting to like slap hands, give daps, and girls was giving kisses and giving that other shit. You know what I mean? This nigga been talking about pussy my whole podcast. Hey, I just get a lot of. But that's when I started noticing the fame. You know what I'm saying? Fortune was coming with that. You know, my cousins that ain't heard from in years calling the nigga D Tae, yo. And I experienced the same shit when I came in 10. You know what I mean? Niggas straight calling me. Yeah, you ain't call me on my 16th birthday. Yeah, you ain't call me on my motherfucking 18th, 19, 20. Where the fuck you been all these years? Now you see me on TV a little successful for myself. I got a chain, got a Rari. You know what I mean? Now you want to call. Now how your kid, D Tae? I heard you got a kid. Think my kid grown up. Yo, my kid, this nigga about to graduate motherfucking high school, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It was a little shit like that. But it was from that Grand Theft Auto show. I got a lot of love, you know, as well as a lot of hate and envy. You know what I'm saying? And some of the love was not really love, you know what I mean? And I wasn't stupid in the game. I knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? So straight up, it's like, I don't care how long, you know, you been away from me. You know what I'm saying? Click. Straight up click. You know what I'm saying? Even if you my grandma, you ain't fuck with me at first. Click. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And that's just how I was. You know, some people say it's cold-blooded. Sorry about that. Some people say it's cold-blooded. You know what I'm saying? Some people say it's ill. You know what I'm saying? And but at the end of the day, if you know your surroundings and you know who really around you and really supports you, that's who you surround yourself with. You know what I'm saying? Not these leeches. And it's a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Within my family, you know what I'm saying? Without my family, all that. You know, when I started saying that. And, you know, it was like a little mixed around that time. But that's when I started seeing that shit. Yo, how you used to react to shit like that? I mean, coming up in the game, the negativity, like how did you let that affect your work and, you know, your habit? Shit. I paid attention to the positivity, but at the same time, I ain't pay attention to it enough where I could let that shit get to my head and lose myself in the fame. You know what I'm saying? Because no disrespect, because the niggas gonna already say this part of the shoot. They probably gonna delete the part where I just said no disrespect, and then they just gonna say, oh, this nigga going in on, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I seen how Killer was acting. You know what I mean? And this on record, like, a lot of people said that shit. Once Killer got popular, you know what I'm saying, he used to just, like, he let that shit get to him. And, like, me studying the culture and saying, like, damn, you know, the fame can do that to you. And I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying Killer right for that shit, you know, letting the fame get to his head. But it's like, shit, when you ain't have shit and motherfuckers always been in your face constantly, every day, you ain't gonna be shit. You ain't shit. You ain't nothing. And it's every day like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you at the top, nigga, nobody can't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you just kind of like ruthless. And he a comedian. You know what I'm saying? And his most like popular work is when he going off on a bitch. It's like he finna, you know, he got that tongue and he got the ammunition. Nigga, he shooting everybody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfuckers walking away alive. You know, from Killer Comedy Tour show. If you don't believe me, listen to Ugly is Pretty. Listen to motherfucking, what's the one? Killer, shit, I can't remember the name of that shit. Listen to the first cartoon stand-up. Look at all the ones on YouTube. That nigga relentless with the tongue. You know what I mean? No victims left. Or witnesses. Something like that. So it's 09, you getting your shot, and then, you know, your cousin Rome come. Cause you just said, you had said that your family was, some family was like, you know, you was straight leech, and then Romy, who was famous before you, but also at this time was kind of, you know, on a, you know, a little mix, I guess, little thing. He tried to come up, and then y'all two just came together. And once that shit happened, like, that's when I started seeing, you know, myself. I started saying, oh damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he got something. And y'all was straight funny, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did that come about? You know, because you was cutting family members off, hanging up in their face when you knew they was leeches. How you knew Romy wasn't there? You know? At the end of the day, Romy is my cousin, you know what I'm saying? And when I was going through a lot of shit, you know, he kept me level headed. He used to, like, you know, talk to me, give me little inspirational quotes, even when I was in a drug game. You know what I'm saying? Even when he was popular, he would check on me. How's it going, little cuzzo? I'm like, I'm good out here, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he was always after me, always trying to, like, make sure I was straight, you know, put a little bit of money in my pocket, put a little money in my mom's pocket. You know, even when he was doing bad in Next TV and wasn't really making money, he was dirty and shit. When I was up on my drug game shit, you know, that's how we responded. It's like, you straight, okay, boom. You know, it wasn't like we was close back then. It was just like I would call him like, you straight? Oh, you not? Oh, here I come. Give him what he need. You know what I'm saying? He called me. You straight? Oh, you not? Okay, give you what you need. You know what I mean? It wasn't no conversation. It was just us looking out for each other. You know what I mean? And that's why we be like, that's cuz love. Because we just said that shit one time. You know what I'm saying? When we both was fucked up. But it's on some shit where I had the meat and he had the plate. You know what I'm saying? Let's put this meat on your plate and let's eat. You know what I mean? Let the family eat. And it's some shit like that. So, you know, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say, Jazz. You just lit that blunt up, nigga. Yo, hey, I don't give a fuck. This is Jazz Mars podcast. And yo, I'm lighting up in this bitch. But anyway, man, you made me lose my whole train of thought, Jazz. Sorry about that. Fuck you, nigga. Yo, this nigga say fuck me. Blunts. Anyway, I know I was gonna say, you asked how me and Romy met, so, you know, it was just based off of that. We both was going through like, you know, similar shit. And then we just kind of had time to talk and said, shit, let's just do this shit together. And, you know, again, at first, motherfuckers ain't gonna love you. You know, we both already felt that way, but that shit just clicked with the audience. You know what I'm saying? People was like, damn, Romy and D Tae funny. They could be after man, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when you come up like that and you wanting shit, damn, you know what I mean? Like, and then the top niggas start to see you, like man at the time, it's like, damn, we had a lot to compete with. We had a lot to compete with, you know what I mean? And again, we had to keep ourselves motivated. Cause this Romy is a dude that was established, but he fell off. You know what I'm saying? People weren't fucking with him no more. Me, I'm just an up and coming ass nigga, you know, that nobody ain't really trying to give me my shot, you know, or give me my props. So we put us together in that dynamic. It was magical, you know what I'm saying? It was like, that shit meant something. And you know, I think spring break 2010 is when people started to really take notice and give us our respect. Hey, I don't care what nobody say, this my shit. Be a second, nigga. This was motherfucking Trap City blew the fuck up, though. Yo, straight up, the shit was ill, you know what I'm saying, on how it went down, you know what I'm saying, like, they was just the highlight of that tape, you know, Romy and D Tae, they got on that shit, and they made it they show, you know, and it's crazy, LT and I think Killer, you know, man, at that time, they was kind of like going through their little beef, you know, on that shit, and then it's just like, it was just perfect timing. That's what I kept saying, that whole tape, hey, pass that shit, man, yo, here you go. I was saying the whole motherfucking time, man. You know what I'm saying? Just perfect timing. You know what I mean? It's like the top niggas going through they shit. We still up and coming. We getting fans. Motherfuckers want my CD. Niggas want the Batmobile song. They want the Batmobile video. You know what I mean? On YouTube. And so it's just, it was perfect timing, you know. And that's when people took notice and said, D Tae a force to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? Romy too. And now the dude that didn't have shit And the dude that had shit but then lost it gained more than he ever had. You know what I mean? And that's what was the pretty good dynamic of that story. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like that story alone, you know, a lot of people can't relate to that. Fuck that shit. But at the same time, it's like that alone, like, yo, it's my birthday, nigga. It's my birthday. Sorry about that, Jazz. You want me to buy your Gucci purse, nigga? Anyway, go ahead. But yeah, man, shit. Get your ass out of here, nigga. Sorry. It was spring break. Let's see what happened after that. Spring break 2010. Oh yeah, yo. You was doing battle raps and shit. You was actually one of the first dudes to battle rap. You know what I mean? And then you and Walter Jefferson, you know, shout out to my nigga. I think even that spring break 2010, I think y'all got into it. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you tell me about that? I'm gonna be real, man. You know what I'm saying? This is just my podcast, like you be saying. I was on some sucker shit, you know, straight up. I was like, I know, like I tried to, like, I used to get high. You know what I mean? Straight up, I used to get high. Cause success is something that, you know, I wasn't ready for. It's something I wanted, but didn't know I wasn't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want a lot of things, and then once we get it, we like, oh shit. Cause that shit come too fast. You know what I mean? And then we get high. And so, you know, we battle rap. You know what I mean? I ain't shake his hand. I hated on him. You know what I mean? And then he swung on me. He hit me first, though. He did hit me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I could have shook the man's hand. You know what I mean? That's respect for hip-hop, the culture. You know, I'm a part of. So the fact that I ain't keep it hip-hopping was straight disrespectful. That was that X. I was drunk off that Henny. You know what I mean? And I was on what I was on. You know what I mean? I'll be real. I was on some fuck nigga shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, I apologize since we own this shit. I am sorry about that. You know, I wasn't in the right mind state. But yo, the feud kept going on. I mean, that wasn't the only incident. You know, I think it's egos at the end of the day with me and Walt though. You know what I'm saying? I got shit. I got an ego on me. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I'm D Tae. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I came from nothing. And that's probably what happened from when me and Romy got successful. You know, Romy got successful again. Is that, again, shit, I ain't used to this shit. I ain't used to this success. You know what I mean? But then all these people telling you this shit, you getting all these accolades, you know, they build you up to say, nigga, I'm D Tae. You know what I'm saying? I do what I want to do. You know what I mean? And, you know, I got a little ego on me. You know, got a big head. And, you know what I'm saying? Here come the drama with this nigga Walter. I felt like I was better than him. He probably felt he was better than me. As a result, we fighting, butting heads all the time. We got the recording still to this day. You know what I'm saying? It's just we fight. Steady fighting. You know what I mean? I eventually won the belt. I think I won the belt from him. You know, when we had got into our little thing. And that was like even more like, damn, you know, now this nigga got the belt, this nigga wet. You know what I mean? And then I think we fought at Hell in Vegas. You know, and when we fought at Hell in Vegas, man, that's when I was so pissed off. Because we fought in the Iron Man match. 30 minutes or 60 minutes. I was so mad, man, that I just like, I think towards the ending of the shit, like maybe 10 minutes in, I just left and I let that, I kind of gave that shit away because I was just frustrated, man. Like I wasn't fighting right. I wasn't myself. Yo, what you blame that shit on? Because if you watch that back, we see that. Like he wasn't like performing like he was performing last month. Man, combination of all that bullshit I was on, that X, that Henny. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now it's game time. Now it's time for you to show and prove. Shit, nigga, look what the fame done did to you, nigga. You destroyed yourself and you played yourself and you lost. You know what I mean? You had 10 minutes in. You had any time to try to, like, you know what I'm saying, do something, you know? But I didn't. And, you know, that shit really kind of took a toll on me for a long, long time. I was famous and, shit, all these women and bitches, this shit ain't mean nothing. It's about family at the end of the day. And Roman had to talk to me about that. And I kicked that ex shit in like maybe December 2010. You know what I'm saying? Roman he had to pull me aside. You know what I'm saying? He said, look, dog, it's about family, man. Ain't about none of these bitches and shit. This shit can be gone tomorrow. But, what you gonna say you did for your family? You fucked a lot of bitches? Good, nigga. That's for your dick. That's for you. What you did for your fam. You know what I'm saying? And he was just telling me this shit about the fam, D Tae. And I gave him a hug. We ended it off like that. Went to rehab for a couple stints. And, shit, I was back at it. But performance-wise, a lot of people say I kind of lost it. But shit is weird, man. I felt like I was at the beginning of my career when I left that rehab shit, though. To be real. Because now it's like 2011. You know what I mean? I'm back and, it's alright. But shit, niggas like, what you mean? Let's see, 2011. I kept on making raps, man. I just kept rapping my ass off, like straight up to any and every kind of beat. And some people say I inspired, that movement. Like, it's happening right now. As a matter of fact, people just randomly rapping off of beats on YouTube, randomly. You know what I'm saying? And some people say I started that movement. If I did, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I could have did better. I'm just always challenging myself. I'm an artist. I just could have did better. You know what I'm saying? And still though, a lot of people like that got some sort of court following. Some people even made a hook off of one of my songs. I ain't gonna say who that nigga is, but you stole my song. You know what I'm saying? Getting rich off another nigga shit. You won't be remembered for nothing. But anyway, y'all tried to come back, and people started to respect me. And at this point, the heat between man was so damn hot. When shit, they gave it to TC Squad. Yo, when TC Squad got on top, that's you, Romy, and eventually Chantel in 2010, and then J Baby. It was different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, tell the audience what separates you from man, Trap City from man. Because some people might not get it. They might think that, oh, y'all the same type of dudes. We do music. First off, we do music. You know what I mean? We make people laugh, do the comedy shit. We just take a different approach than them. What man do is they straight comedy, and they do everything else, you know what I'm saying, that we wish we would have made up. They be doing skis and shit. They be doing all kind of ATV. They do everything, literally everything, you know what I'm saying? And us, on the other hand, we did what they didn't do. Shit, we do music. You know what I'm saying? We make our songs, put out mixtapes and shit like that. You know what I mean? We like the No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess they No Limit, and we the Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So, that's pretty much what it is. We ain't got a lot of time to record right now. But that's what it is. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? But they still creative and they still come with it. Shit, this Cosby Show, I was on set, last week. Damn, bitch. But at the end of the day, we both good crews and we got our own set of audience. Yo, how did you meet both J Baby and Chantel, man? And what made you say they gonna be a part of Trap City? I was in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And I was hearing about this artist, you know what I mean? I went back to my hood. My boy told me some woo woo woo, man. It's this motherfucker J Baby. You know, you gotta check him out. R&B singer. He got a lot of girls. You know what I'm saying? He got a big woman following. I'm like, okay, cool. And I checked him out. I'm like, damn, that nigga tight. You know what I'm saying? I put him on my single. Y'all know. She like that tape. She like that tape. She like that tape, Bookie. She like that tape, Bookie. I put him on that shit. And that blew up so damn fast, like overnight. Well, it was like, okay, I got it. And that's what made us different. Because he got a female audience following, and it's different. He do R&B, we do rap. And then Chantel, Shit, I called her at the same club. You know, she was like rapping second. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. I got a crazy story to tell y'all. Some exclusive XTV shit. Nigga had to set up for this. What people don't know is that Chantel and J Baby, both of them, they was a couple. You know what I'm saying? Before I signed them, like they used to go together. You see, and so when J Baby came on stage in 2010 and performed, he had a song called "Fuck You, Bitch," and it was about her ass. You know what I'm saying? Cause they broke up. They had like this bitter ass breakup. You know, and then straight up she came out there with "Fuck You," and you know, I mean no, J Baby came out there "Fuck You, Bitch," and that shit just got the audience like, wow. They like, damn, and he did it in the R&B format, like "Fuck You." And then she came on stage, you know what I'm saying, fuck this girl ass nigga. And she straight ripped his ass. You know, she rapped, he sang, so it was like, whoa, it was like a battle. You know what I'm saying? And they had this bitter ass breakup. You know, I go backstage to tell them both, hey, y'all did good on y'all performance, you know what I'm saying? Y'all did tight, man. Y'all had the audience. Shit, they back there arguing. She throwing Chad, this nigga. Get your bitch ass out of your weak ass song. Bitch, I wrote your hooks. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Man, it's like crazy, man. Security don't know what to do. Chantel titty pop out. You know what I mean? Yo, this nigga J Baby, he going crazy, man. He about to punch old girl. I'm like, hey man, just chill, man. Let's just kill that shit. You know, and it took a while to just get them to just, you know, just okay, y'all can't work as a couple. You know, y'all hate each other. But at the end of the day, y'all can work. You know what I mean? That's why when you see J Baby and Chantel, you don't ever see them talk to each other. You don't ever see them together. Cause when they are together, it's always like some real bad friction. And, you know, that's one thing I wanted to separate with Trap City. Cause I seen what happened in Man. Again, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas arguing at the top show and shit. You know, us on the other hand, they ain't want that to happen. Eventually it did happen for niggas when that stupid. You know, but I tried to keep that from happening in the public eye. I tried to keep our business in the back, you know what I mean? Wind up spilling to the front, you know. But I try to keep that shit like really chill, and I did, cause y'all didn't know about that shit till I just said it, you know. And yeah, that was like some real hard shit, y'all. So there you have it, J Baby and Chantel in a fucking relationship, fighting backstage. Where this was in Atlanta. I went down to Georgia to see, you know what I'm saying, to talk to my family. Woo, woo, woo. And then, you know, they talking about J Baby performing, you gotta check him out. And, you know, I got in the middle of their breakup and shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to sign some new artists. And, you know, it was ill though. You know what I'm saying? It was real ill. You know, but I mean, I don't really know what their relationship is right now. I just know I try to keep them away from each other so they don't kill each other. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's what it is. Well, so I guess we in 2011, you know what I mean? And I think, like, what was happening? Me and Roman came up like a bit. You know, we straight again. Like, people, they couldn't deny our chemistry. We had good ass chemistry. People thought we was funny.